Hey guys, this is Vril, continuing our Crusader Kings 2 after the end playthrough as the Kingdom of Badgerland. So we've got a Ursuline Crusade for Chicagoland to deal with and a Peasant Revolt for Highland to deal with. That's some Catholics in the Highland County did not like our Norse rule, so they're revolting against us. So let's just merge all of our forces if we can. This guy might be a little bit difficult to get over here, but we'll try, and I'm just going to have this guy return home because I'm not going to send some boats to get him. So let me increase the speed here. And we'll merge our armies and then start dealing with these Ursuline Crusade. We've got the Wrath of the Old Gods. In response to the new era of Crusades, the great Filker Malfand, that's me, has informed all Norse Goatees of his plan for a magnificent Norse pagan response. In fact, all pagan heads of religion may now declare great holy wars. This could be the beginning of unprecedented heathen aggression. Great Thor is with us. Great Thor is with us indeed. So it's actually not too bad if, for instance, our empire here ended up breaking up, because we might have the ability to do a little bit more holy wars. So let me go after this stack because he's going after my guys in Willow here. Make sure my army leaders are good. Look like they're pretty good. And they killed my entire stack there. My stack of 13. Of course, they're gonna have us chase them all around, and they're going to probably meet up with these Ursuline guys. Maybe not. Who's this? A message to arrange marriage from Kiefer Musbach. This is my kinswoman, Gurhild Dax. What kind of stats does she have? This is actually pretty good. Mastermind Theologian. If she was able to convert him somehow, doubtful. It's a Rust cultist. I would say if we're going to do a holy war, that would be the place we're going to do it, is against this guy, but probably not. If we have some sort of alliance with him, maybe we'll go for Iowa instead. Okay, so we will see. We're going to go to Des Plaines and deal with this army, but apparently they're running away to Vindgarder. Now Tippecanoe. Now Watsika. And to the foul clown Malfand. We have a war declared on us from the King of Iowa. Just talking about declaring war on him. Our armies shall meet in the field of battle. And now this is a little bit worrying because I don't have those tribal armies anymore. So let me just have a look here. She's only got 1,000. Well, we know how many this guy has. How many does he have? 8,000. That's going to be tough to deal with. We might need to wait a little bit and rebuild our forces and then deal with him, assuming he doesn't siege us quick enough. So let me go. So the majority of the population was converted to the Norse faith up there, and it's good. These Highlanders are running away but didn't make it. Should be good for our war here. While this army's small, we'll go after it in Tippecanoe, and they merged with that other army, so that's good. So victory to us. Just need to watch out for that large stack of... There's a Revelationist uprising here. Let's see who else is this guy dealing with. So he's attacking me. He's hostile towards Chief Jimmer. Okay. Not sure where Chief Jimmer is, but okay. And what was this for? This is for Yankton. Okay. Just over here. Okay. Well, when we're done with the Ursuline and this peasant revolt, we should be able to handle that. Of course, so Kiefer of Kiefer's Host has declared Kiefer's conquest of Marquette on Filkermelf, and that was the prepared invasion we were waiting for. Looks like that stack of peasants got hit by some other, I don't know, one of my vassal armies maybe, or maybe somebody raiding. But anyway, we're up to 100% war score there. So enforce our demands and put Dexter in jail. Okay, so we're going to head over to Indianapolis now. See, so they do have that 8,000 stack, so I'm not sure how we're going to deal with that. Though, so we've got, if we had full forces, full manpower, we would be able to field about 9,000, but we don't, so we might be able to raise some. Might be an idea to... So however, we just lost this battle here. What happened there? It's 3,000 against... Not sure what happened there. Chief Walpurgis of Chippewa tells me that Chief Ludolf of Rockford is preaching his false religion. So expose and denounce him publicly, giving me reason to arrest him or threaten Ludolf with exposure unless he stays out of all factions. I'll do that. He's actually my friend. We've got 100... his opinion of me is 100, so... Okay, so threaten with exposure. So yeah, we lost that. I thought we had something like 4,000, but I guess maybe they merged with some other army. Did somebody join? No? Okay, well. Certainly changes my spirits on dealing with this. Yeah, so Ludolf swore to stay out of all factions. Gonna need to run away here. I'm thinking... What do we need to do here? We dealt with the peasant revolt. We've got this Kiefer's conquest. These conquests, these host wars, haven't been too worrying so far. He's probably only got a couple thousand, so I'm not too worried about that. Siege of Del Rapid successful. Don't have money to buy mercenaries. We could raise some more levies, but that wouldn't help us too much. So we're kind of stuck here. We might be losing that Yankton area. They've split up into multiple... Here's the offer to join war. That'll help. From Chief Aylmer. He's only got 1,000 though. It'll help though. Anything will help. See if... Should have checked where he was. Yeah, he's way up there, so let's try to go meet up with him. Iron Mountain has converted to the Norse faith. So this is a Munsinger peasant revolt. That's not against us, though. That's against this guy, Magnet Rohart of Picture Rocks, who is a Rust cultist. Okay. And he's got a Revelationist. No, it did say. Okay. I thought it said Revelationist. Princess Hyla of Badgerland is now legal age. She became an intricate web weaver. Is she my heir? No, Ingberg is my heir. This is my second daughter. Maybe we can marry her off to somebody good. Magnet of Washtina. Thinking matrilineal marriage is important just in case my main heir dies. So we might take a hit on prestige here, but Sidesman of Southold. Unpredictable leader. He's a paranoid lunatic. He is Norse though. He's older, so he might not produce, but that's more on the woman than the man. So what about this guy? Skilled tactician, humble, kind, charitable. He is younger. He's a rust cultist, though. I think we'll go with this guy. And we would gain 37 prestige from that marriage. And it is matrilineal, like I said. So, our errant subject Martha Musbach converted to the Norse faith, and I think we lost... Yeah, so Princess Edward and Princess Hyla get married. We lost this chiefdom of Hanoka, somehow went independent there. Not sure exactly, maybe that was one of those that was after somebody died, was going to change. So yeah, let's try to get up here to this army, like I said, and we have an offer to join war from Reuben. This is... Let's check if our other allies... We've only got my brother from... He's actually a vassal of the oligarchy of the Strip, and who is under Tycoon Kiefer over here. He's married to my kinswoman, Queen Gerhild. Okay, we do have other factions, just FYI. Elective succession in Superior and Badgerland. Not sure what the... If they asked me, I'd probably accept that. I thought we already had elective, but maybe they're talking about... It said elective monarchy. We have elective Gallican. Of course we would want to change to that, if we could, anyway. Gallican's the worst. Maybe that is... that we are allowed to do that now, that we've changed to feudal, we've reformed the religion. Not 100% sure. We'll have to... Can't change any of these while we're in a war, I think. Or... Yeah, let's see. Yeah, we're at peace, and no vassals or count above you has a negative opinion. So, if we get a faction to ask us that, we will certainly do it. Okay, so we've got 2,800, and they'll probably slowly lose some guys down here. Mayor Irving tells me that his efforts praising my name and deeds have been met with great success, and we got a stack of warriors to help us. That's great. Certainly what we need at this point. Sure, the game was chugging a little bit there. Camera was going all over the place, sorry about that. Got another offer to join war from Pal of Walworth. Sure. So yeah, let's go take care of these... Kiefer's Host, actually, that's who that is, and Ursula's Chosen, sieging Indianapolis down here. We're gonna take care of them pretty easily, I think. And this is Kiefer's Host's entire army. And we captured Eisenwolf, one of his leaders, probably. He's slow. Okay. Slow and chaste. Alright, so... What's this? Oh, we got a raider here from Raiders of Egil. It's from Sheboygan. Our friends up in Sheboygan are raiding us. That's funny. This guy's... We'll take care of him. Speaking of which, yeah, so we've got... Is this wrong? It's county capital. Looted. Alright. So, take care of that real easy. Probably won't be able to siege much after that, or sorry, raid much after that, and this Kiefer's Host is up to 100%. Let's enforce our demands on him. He's a rust cultist. Kiefer of Kiefer's Host. So what I wanted to do was... I probably can't do this. Offer vassalization. He won't accept my offer anyway. This Sheboygan... He won't either. I don't even see the option. Maybe... No, they've been independent for years. Yeah, okay. Must be at peace. That's why. It's not an option. So yeah, we'll go down and deal with these Ursuline forces. And hopefully a son was born. This is my grandson, my son-in-law. This is actually possibly a future heir. He's Magnus. Brilliant strategist. That's his father. Let's look at him. Is he born with anything? He's sickly, so that's not good. Let's see if he can overcome that. Didn't really pay attention to this logo. House Dax logo is pretty cool. Alright. We'll continue down to deal with these Ursuline forces. The war score is going up because they've been sieging quite a few areas, but we'll hopefully put an end to that shortly. Re-siege these areas back. So my liege, my network of spies found out that a local noble is homosexual. Say I'll blackmail him, maybe get some money from him. Okay, so we were successfully sieged somewhere. That was... Interestingly enough, we've got this, one of our allies joined us, and he's over here. I'm not sure why the Iowa guys are not attacking him. We've got this other group over here. Okay. So after years of careful planning, Hank Rudvig from the court of Chief Canute of Isle Royale has raised a large army of exiles and mercenaries, declaring his intention to press a claim by force. Well, good luck with that. He's going to become a host war on somebody. That's what it looks like. But probably not too big of an issue because the host wars in this are nothing to worry about. Alright, so we've got a revolt in Lakota. This actually might be good for us. Yeah, I'm thinking these Lakotans go deal with these Iowans, and that would be good. Let's hope that happens. And we can mop up the rest if it did. So we're just sieging down these lands. A little slow. Actually, since we just started, let's go right up here to deal with this army that's sieging. Oh, he looks like he's going to meet somebody. Yeah, he's just going up to... I don't think that's Milwaukee, it's Des Plaines, yeah. Cuthbert von Duluth has been elected the Lord Proprietor of the Great Republic of Superior. That's one of our vassals, the Republic of Superior. Yeah, that Ursuline guy's, he's running away. Can we beat him though? So these... Fortunately, these Lakota guys are not going after the Iowans here. Not going after them. Just gotta go down and... So Hive Chiefess Walpurgis has given me bizarre evidence about Gita. Can't even say that. Aurora's sexual preferences. Expose and denounce her publicly, giving me reason to arrest her or keep this information to myself. Okay. Okay. This should be a quick siege. So they had just captured that. It's Evan's host. That's not any of our issue. Somebody else's problem. Lord Mayor Wendell of Willow has inherited the barony of Hermantown. Okay. We are up to 40%, well, we were, and then down to 37 they were against us. So we're going to re-siege these areas. Let me just check out what else is going on over here. Hopefully these armies decide to fight each other. And this army is getting larger there. This is interesting. Fate smiles upon me. My concubine Methild is pregnant. Well, hopefully it's not twins. Male twins. We're kind of sorted out heir-wise. I'd like to keep it. As long as we have Gavelkind, I'd like to keep those female heirs that we have, and it'll be good for us. She's getting a little old there, too. She was 42 and pregnant, so we'll see what happens. Okay, more information from the High Chiefess Walpurgis. Say, threaten Solomon with exposure unless he stays out of all factions. He swore to stay out of all factions. So we're losing quite a bit of land up here. I do think these armies are going to have to kind of clash. I mean, they're sieging all of that. And they're not really increasing their war score too much, so we'll see. We will see. I know we're slow to siege. South Shore is converted to Norse faith, that's good. Princess Aramund, not even saying that right, is now of legal age and became a Grey Eminence. That's good. Whoa, state diplomacy. But of course, we can't actually put her in charge of, or no, actually we can. Interesting. She's pretty good. So actually, let's look at provinces that don't... Well, first, revolt risk. Okay, those guys, of course, the guys that are revolting. These guys here, we'll have her to improve diplomatic relations up here in... It's the guys we took the Kingdom of Superior from. We subjugated. Okay. So a son was born. This is another Fudekind grandson. Thought for a moment that was my son because my concubine's pregnant. Yeah, our domain is too big. Of course it is. So yeah, a daughter was born to Filker Malfind with my concubine named Rosalind. Okay, so another daughter. But it does look like we're out of time, so stay tuned and we'll deal with these wars in the next episode. Thanks for watching. See you soon.